Have you ever missed customer messages on WhatsApp asking about your jewelry designs, pricing, or offers? Imagine what if a smart WhatsApp chatbot could instantly reply to your every customer, shows them your latest jewelry collections, shares ongoing offers, and even do bookings automatically. So yes, well, in this video, I am going to show you exactly same that how you can create a fully automated WhatsApp chatbot for your jewelry store step by step using Pabbly Chatflow. This bot will automatically welcomes your users on behalf of your business, shows them the beautiful jewelries that you are selling, all without you touching your phone 24/7. So yes, this is how the Pabbly Chatflow tool works, and this is the flow of this chatbot that I have designed inside Pabbly Chatflow. But before we dive into the step-by-step tutorial of how you can design this flow, let me give you a quick overview of how it will work in real time. By sending a simple hi message to this jewelry bot, once I send the message, immediately you will see I have received the message from the bot that welcome to Royal Glow Jewelry. What would you like to explore today? With two quick options, name as view jewelry and special offers. Let's say I want to view the jewelry, so I am selecting this option. After that, it will ask me to select the categories with one option in the form of list. Once I click on it, it will provide me two types of categories, name as rings and necklace. Let's say I want to purchase a ring, so I am selecting this option, and see it shares me the latest collections of the rings that are available in this jewelry stores, including their pricing and one button buy now. Let's say I want to purchase this gold diamond ring, so I am clicking on this buy now button. Then it says that great choice, let's place your order. First, please share your full name, so I am sharing my full name as a smart user. Once I send the name, then it will ask me for my address, so I am sharing one test address. Next, it asks for the product quantity that I am going to send as a 1. After that, it will ask me for my contact number, so I am sharing one test contact number too. And then you will see I have received one customized request received message from the bot that includes my name as a smart user that I have shared while communicating with the bot, product that I want to purchase as gold diamond band ring. See, this is the same ring that I want to purchase, my address and contact number completely personalized. So yes, and here what if I select the category as necklace, then it shares me the latest necklace collection. So yes, this is the exact automated WhatsApp chatbot we are going to build in this video without writing a single line of code. But before we move ahead, I just want to share something extremely valuable with you. If you also want to design this type of automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own jewelry store, then go and purchase Pabbly tool by using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. You have worked hard to build your business. Now let Pabbly handle repetitive works for you so you can focus on the real growth instead of manual tasks. Now without wasting any time, let's start the creation of this amazing WhatsApp chatbot step by step. At first, open a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So Pabbly Chatflow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that's help you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options, sign in and sign up free. If you are new to Pabbly, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then click on the sign in option. After that, you will see all Pabbly apps where you have to go in this Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this access now button, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow where you can add and manage all of your WhatsApp number in one place. You can also add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. We have already created a separate video of how you can add your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. Check the description below for the video link. As we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I am going in this flows feature. After that, you will come in this page that is Pabbly Chatflow flow builder page where you can create and manage static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. So see, this is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering my flow flow name as build a WhatsApp chatbot for your jewelry store step by step. After that, I'll give you a quick overview of these two options, messages and actions. Under these options, you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. And on the right hand side, there are two options. The one is active and inactive toggle. With the help of this toggle, your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will become inactive and it will not work. And the another one is save button. With the help of this button, your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select the trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I will select this. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect that the user will send to me. As we are creating this flow with the help of keywords, so the first keyword I am entering in this enter keywords box is hi. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding one more keyword here as hello. See, these are the most expected keyword the user will send to me. Now whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account, then automatically my bot gets triggered and reply to them by sending them one welcome message on behalf of my business with two quick buttons just like this. So for setting up this message, I am adding one text button from here and going to enter a welcome message for my users in this message box. As welcome to Royal Glow Jewelry. Here I want you to know that we are going to build a WhatsApp chatbot for this jewelry store, but whether you run a real estate service based or any other business, you can customize it completely based on your own choice by replacing your business name in this place. In this message, I've also write that what would you like to explore today. So for answering this, I am adding two quick buttons for my users. For that, I will click on this plus add button and going to enter a first button name in this field as view jewelry. Next, the button type I'm going to select as quick reply. After that, I will click on the save button and I am adding one more quick button by the name of special offers. Here I have added. After that, I am linking the trigger point of this flow to this welcome message. See, it is connected now. Let's say my users wants to view the jewelry that are available in my store, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to select the categories. So for that, I am adding one list button from here and going to enter a message in this enter body box that I want to send to my user as please select the categories. Here I am setting up this type of list message. After writing the message in this enter body box, I am moving forward to the H section. You can also enter header and the footer in both of these boxes if you want to. Here I am not adding. Next, I am clicking on this H section button and going to enter a section title as category. Now for adding a list of types of category, I am clicking on this plus add items button 2 times. Here I am going to add only 2 types of categories, but you can add more. The process of adding items in the list will be the same. See, the first category I am entering as rings and the next one is necklace. Here I have added. You can also enter description in this enter description boxes if you want to. After that, I am linking this circle which I present in front of you jewelry to this list node. See, connection plays major role. You have to make sure that each and every node will connect with each other. And here I have added only 2 categories, but you can add multiple because my objective is only to teach you how you can design a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Moving forward, when my user will select the category type as rings, then my bot will show them the most available rings collection. So for that, I am adding one media button from here and going to select the media type as image. Now I am going to upload the first ring type here that I want to send to my user. That means this ring. So for uploading the image, you just have to click on this button. After that, click on this add new image. Next, click on this and upload the image from your gallery. So I am selecting it. Let's say first I want to upload this solitaire diamond ring. So I am selecting it and clicking on this insert button, and you can see how easily the image get uploaded. After that, I am entering the caption in this field. That is the name of this ring. Here I have added. Now I want to add one button by the name of buy now, just like this. So for that, I am again clicking on this plus add button and going to enter a button name as buy now, selecting the button type as quick reply. After that, I will click on the save button. So you see, this is how easily you can do the setup of this type of messages. I'm moving forward. I want to add some more images. So for that, I'm clicking on this plus add content button and going to select the content type as media, and again doing the same that I have done previously as selecting the media type as image and uploading the next image from here. See, this is how easily you can upload the image. After that, I'm entering the name of this ring in this enter caption box. Next, I'm adding the button name as buy now. Now I'm adding two more types of rings by doing the same process that I have done previously. See, here I have added. After that, I'm linking this circle which are present in front of rings to this media node. See, it is connected. Now when my user will select the ring type that they want to purchase, then my bot will reply to them. But before that, I am going through the setup of custom field tag. For that, I will click on this actions option and adding a button as set custom field by dragging this box here, where I'm going to select the contact custom field as product. After that, in this enter value box, I'm going to write the name of this ring including its price. Here I have entered. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field node here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab, you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you just have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. I am opening this in a new tab. See, this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, emails, tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option is there by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name and enter the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of product, so I am not creating more. And one more thing, that after adding a contact custom field, you just have to click on the save button. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I have set this contact custom field not specifically for this ring type, that's why I am linking this to this. Now I am going to do the setup of 3 more contact custom field nodes for each of these ring types. Here I have added, as you can see, that I use the same contact custom field in each of these nodes as a service type, but only change the values completely based on the product that I have added here. You also have to make sure that the product you have added here is the same you have to write in this enter value box at the end. This will help your bot to provide customized message to your users completely based on their selected choice. Just like this. Here, as soon as I have clicked on the buy now button of this ring type, then it will automatically mention the golden diamond band ring in front of this product. So it is used for sending a personalized message to each user. After doing the setup of contact custom field, I am moving forward to the next category, that is necklace. So for that, I am again doing the same that I have done here, means I am adding 4 necklace designs for the specific categories and the contact custom field nodes too. Here I have added, see, I have added 4 types of necklaces including their name, and in this contact custom field nodes, I have selected the contact custom field as product and changed the values completely based on the product on whom I have set it the contact custom field. So this is how easy it is. After adding all the necklaces collection, I am going to connect this necklace category circle to this node. See, it is connected. Now when my user will select the product, that any of the rings or the necklace that they want to purchase from my store, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their full name. So for that, I am adding one ask question button from here and going to enter a question in this enter message box. As great choice, let's place your order first. Please share your full name. So for that, I'm going to select the contact custom field as full name. After that, the format, I'm going to select this text, as name should always in the format of text. Next, the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will re-attempt the question that you have right in this field. It also means that whenever the user will not reply to the bot in the correct format that you will select from this list. For example, here I have clicked the format as text and the user will reply to the bot in the format of number. Then on those type of cases, we have to increase the number of attempts for our users so that they can re-attempt the question. But make sure that whenever we increase the number of attempts, we have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I am linking all these 8 contact custom field node circle to this question node. See, it is connected. Now when my user will share their full name with the bot, then my bot will reply to them by asking them to share their complete address, quantity of the product that they want to purchase, and their contact number. So for that, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding 3 more questions in this flow. The process of adding questions in the flow will be the same. Here I have added, where in this question box, I asked my user to share their complete address. For that, I have clicked the contact custom field as address and the format as any. Moving forward, in this question box, I ask my user to share the product quantity. That's why I have clicked the contact custom field as quantity and the format is any. Lastly, in this question box, I write that please share your contact number. So for that, I have clicked the contact custom field as contact number and the format as number. You can also enter minimum and maximum values in both of these boxes if you want to. Here I am not adding, and the number of attempts I'll give as 0. Now when all these communication will done, then at last my bot will provide one customized request received message to the user that dynamically includes their selected product from any of these collection, their provided full name, address, quantity and contact number, completely personalized just like this. So for that, I am adding one text button from here and going to enter a respond message in this enter message box. Here I have entered as thank you with $symbol, ratings, address, contact number and quantity. You can see that I have used the $symbol before some fields because it is a contact custom field symbol, and with the help of this symbol the bot will reply to your users dynamically, completely based on their input. As in this step, whenever the user will share their full name, then with the help of this contact custom field full name, the bot will automatically capture their provided response and mention their name in this place just like this. That here I have sent the full name as a smart user and it will mention my name in this message. So this is how the contact custom fields works. It is same for all the rest of these contact custom fields. After that, I'm linking this circle to this. Moving forward, the next button is special offers. If my users wants to view the latest offers, then they will click on this button, then my bot will share them the offers. For that, I am clicking on this circle, dragging a line and selecting the content type as text button. Now I am going to enter all the offers related details in this enter message box. Here I have entered and our flow is completed. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on this button, save button, so that your flow will be saved and updated. So basically this is the final look of the flow for creating a WhatsApp chatbot for your jewelry store. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while doing the setup of this amazing flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check it out. And if you want to store all of your user leads, like the product that they want to purchase, their full name, address, quantity in your Google Sheet or any other applications, then simply click on this actions option and add this API request node in between this question node and text button and create an integration between Pabbly Connect and Pabbly Chatflow using an automation tool named as Pabbly Connect. I have already created a separate video on this amazing integration. Check the description below for the video link. As the creation of our flow is completed, so I am going to end this tutorial. This automated WhatsApp chatbot will give instant replies to your users in real time like this. Shares them the latest collection of your jewelry stores without you touching your phone. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grabbing exclusive offers. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.